Welcome back to the podcast, Philippe. Today we're going deep into the world of UX design and the role of AI.
Yeah.
For the next few minutes, we're going to unpack how AI is not just changing the game, but actually rewriting the rulebook for user experience.
Okay.
We'll explore AI design tools that practically read designers' minds, delve into some of the challenges of integrating AI into the design process, and discover how AI can make the digital world more accessible for everyone.
Right.
If you want to learn more about AI and UX, hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel and get ready to dive in.
I think it's amazing to think that many of us are already interacting with AI-driven design every day without even realizing it.
That's so true, and it's only going to become more prevalent in the future.
Yeah.
So let's start with something that I think will really blow people's minds: AI tools for UX design.
Okay.
These tools are doing everything from generating design ideas to analyzing user behavior in ways that we could only dream of a few years ago. What's your take on that?
Well, what's fascinating to me is how these tools are changing the very nature of the UX design process.
Okay.
You have tools like Uzard and Galileo AI that can take a rough sketch or even a simple text description and transform them into interactive prototypes. Imagine being able to test out a design concept almost instantly without having to spend hours creating a detailed mock-up.
It's like having a superpower.
Right.
And it really frees up designers to focus on the strategy and the creative problem-solving aspects of their work rather than getting bogged down in the more tedious parts of the process.
Exactly. And then you have tools like Hotjar, Full Story, and Crazy Egg that are revolutionizing how we understand user behavior.
Okay.
They can track user interactions on a website, showing exactly where people click, scroll, and even hesitate, which can reveal so much about what's working and what's not.
It takes all the guesswork out of design decisions, right?
Yes.
You can see what's actually happening on the page, not just what you think is happening.
Absolutely. This data-driven approach is leading to more user-centric designs and ultimately better experiences for everyone. And then there's the impact of AI on UX writing. We all know how important it is to have clear and engaging text in user interfaces, even if it's just a button label or an error message.
Yeah.
Tools like ChatGPT and WriteSonic can actually help designers craft that microcopy, ensuring that every word contributes to a smooth and intuitive experience.
I think that's something most people don't even consider. But it makes a huge difference in the overall feel of a website or app.
Yeah.
It's all about those small details adding up to a seamless experience.
And then there are platforms like Maze Lookback and Usability Hub, which streamline the process of user testing.
Okay.
Gathering feedback from real users is essential for good UX design, and these tools make it easier and faster than ever before.
It's all about getting those insights quickly so you can iterate on your designs and make sure you're really meeting the needs of your users.
Yes.
And speaking of meeting needs, we can't forget about accessibility.
Right.
There are AI-powered tools like Stark that are making a huge difference in ensuring that websites and apps are usable for everyone, regardless of their abilities.
That's such an important point. AI has the potential to make the digital world significantly more inclusive and accessible.
Okay, so we've seen just how powerful these AI tools can be.
Yeah.
But I'm also curious about the potential downsides.
Okay.
Are there any challenges or concerns that come with integrating AI into the UX design process?
Well, it's important to remember that AI is a tool. And like any tool, it can be used in ways that are both beneficial and potentially harmful.
Right.
One of the biggest concerns with AI and UX design is the potential for bias.
Okay.
AI algorithms are trained on data, and if that data is biased, the algorithms will be biased too. This can lead to designs that are discriminatory or that exclude certain groups of people.
So, for example, if an AI tool is trained on data that primarily reflects the preferences of young, white male users, it might create designs that are less appealing or even unusable for people from other demographics. That's a really important consideration.
Exactly. It's crucial that designers are aware of these potential biases and that they take steps to mitigate them. This might involve using diverse data sets to train algorithms, carefully evaluating the outputs of AI tools, and involving a diverse range of stakeholders in the design process.
It sounds like human oversight is still absolutely essential, even with all of these powerful AI tools at our disposal.
Absolutely. AI can augment human capabilities, but it can't replace human judgment and empathy.
Right.
Designers need to be able to critically evaluate the recommendations of AI tools and make decisions based on a deep understanding of user needs and ethical considerations. Another challenge is the potential for AI to create what's called a filter bubble effect.
And what is that?
This is where users are only exposed to information and experiences that conform to their existing beliefs and preferences. biases.
So if you're someone who only ever reads news articles from a certain political perspective, an AI-powered news app might only show you articles from that same perspective, reinforcing your existing views and potentially limiting your exposure to different viewpoints. Yeah.
Exactly. This kind of echo chamber effect can be very problematic because it can lead to a lack of understanding and empathy between people with different beliefs and backgrounds.
Yeah.
Designers need to be aware of this potential and work to create designs that promote diversity of thought and exposure to different perspectives.
So it sounds like finding the right balance between personalization and diversity is really key.
Absolutely. AI can be incredibly powerful in personalizing experiences, but it's important to do so in a way that doesn't create filter bubbles or reinforce existing biases.
Okay, so we've talked about some of the potential downsides of AI in UX design,
Yeah.
but I also want to circle back to the amazing potential it has to make the digital world more inclusive and accessible.
Yeah.
We touched on this earlier, but I'd love to explore it further.
Oh.
What are some of the ways that AI is being used to improve accessibility for people with disabilities?
One of the most exciting areas is AI-powered personalization.
Okay.
This is where interfaces can automatically adapt to a user's specific needs, whether it's adjusting font sizes, color contrasts, or even the layout of content.
So someone with a visual impairment could have an interface that's optimized for screen readers, while someone with motor difficulties could have larger buttons and simplified navigation. It's all about tailoring the experience to the individual's abilities.
Exactly. AI can also play a vital role in detecting and correcting accessibility issues in websites and apps.
Right.
Instead of relying on manual audits, which can be time-consuming and prone to human error, AI-powered tools can scan through code, analyze images, and identify areas that might pose challenges for users with disabilities.
So it's like having an accessibility expert built right into the design process, which would be a game changer for many developers and designers.
Right. And then there are the incredible advancements in smart assistive technologies.
Okay.
AI is powering things like voice assistants, screen readers, and even predictive text, all of which can provide greater independence for people with disabilities.
Think about how voice assistants have opened up a whole new world for people who might have difficulty using traditional keyboards or touchscreens. It's truly remarkable.
It really is. AI is helping to bridge that gap between technology and human capabilities, making it possible for everyone to participate in the digital world.
Yeah.
And it's not just about people with disabilities. AI can benefit a wide range of users, from older adults to people who speak different languages.
It's all about recognizing that everyone has different needs and preferences when it comes to technology, and AI can help us create experiences that are tailored to those individual needs, making technology more user-friendly and accessible for all.
That's the ultimate goal, using AI to enhance human capabilities, promote inclusivity, and make the digital world a more welcoming and empowering place for everyone.
Yeah, it really feels like we're at like this really crucial point, UX design, where AI is going to have this even bigger impact, shaping our digital experiences.
Oh, absolutely. And it's so exciting to think about all the possibilities that AI opens up, from those hyper-personalized experiences to making tech more accessible, to people who've, traditionally been left out of the digital world.
Yeah. But as with any powerful technology, there's also potential downsides, we always need to be mindful of.
Right. We talked about like the importance of, addressing bias in algorithms and avoiding, those filter bubbles.
And I think like the main takeaway here is, the need for human oversight.
Totally. AI is a tool, and it's up to us to use it the right way, ethically. Designers, developers, policymakers, we all have a role to play, in making sure AI is used to enhance our capabilities and create a more inclusive, equitable digital world for everyone.
So for our listeners, who are intrigued by this intersection of AI and UX, what would you recommend as the next step for them?
Well, I'd encourage everyone to, stay curious and keep learning.
Yep.
There's so many resources out there, online articles, blog posts, courses, workshops, The more we, understand AI and its implications for UX, the better equipped we'll be to navigate, this rapidly changing landscape.
Yeah, and it's not just about the technology itself. It's about understanding the broader context, and the potential impact it can have on our lives.
And it's a conversation, that we should all be a part of.
Absolutely. Well, this has been a fascinating deep dive into the world of UX and AI. Huge thanks to our expert for sharing their insights with us, and to all of you for listening.
It'll been my pleasure.
We hope this has sparked your curiosity and given you some food for thought. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible, in the digital world.